please help a bitch out. I got bills to pay. So hey y'all, it's me. I know I'm a little late to the party, but I'm late to everything, so I figured, why the hell not talk about this. Pretty Little Liars finale. Oh hell no! This finale, if I had to rate it on a scale from 1 to 10, to get a fucking 2. First of all, it spent too long on the couples, because I don't really care about them. I just wanted to know who A was, which actually, whatever the fuck. I can't. Okay, fuck this, I'm not going in order. I'm just gonna talk about what's pissing me off. I can't go in order. This is too much bullshit. I'm sorry, I can't. The show's been through 12 years of their lives, and it just ends up being a long-lost twin. Really? Oh my god. Oh my god, I need a drink, girl. Marlene. Bitch, you really threw me for a loop on this one. I mean, I saw it all coming, because I read all the theories. I read so many crazy theories. And the sad thing is they were all better than this. Because apparently, that's what Marlene does. She drags things out and makes them creepy. Like a really bad attempt at rough sex. When it just is supposed to be hot, steamy, and rough, but it just ends up awkward and creepy and vaguely sad. The long lost twin thing really is just a telenovela. How tired is that one? It's more tired than a 13-hour shift. That's how tired it is. First of all, if my best friend had a long lost twin who was trying to pretend to be them, I'm pretty sure I'd catch on pretty quickly. I've known quite a few twins in my life, and I've been able to always tell them apart. One always might be a little longer face, a little chubbier cheeks or something, maybe an extra mole somewhere else, maybe slightly different styles of something. But no, none of these girls figured it out, but Toby did. Actually, no, the horse did first. A damn horse that was in at least only 5 minutes of a fucking episode figured out that it wasn't Spencer, but her best friends who have been there since episode 1 in 2010 were not able to figure it out. They shared the same bed and they couldn't figure out some British bitch. Also, speaking of people who found out that knew it was Alex before them, Jenna Marshall. She just sniffed her and she was like, that's not Spencer, that's some other bitch. Her accent sounded like she was about to break into a dance number with Dick Van Dyke and Mary Poppins. I don't know what the fuck that was. What's it to you, love? It literally sounded like she was about to do the chimney sweep song in Mary Poppins, except I forgot what it's called. Fuck, what is that? Looks like she's dead ass about to do Chim Chimmery. Troyan girl, I love you. And I know you're trying to do something different. But really? Really, bitch? Wait, do we know who made the board game? Because Alex is definitely not smart enough to make a board game. How is she smart enough to make a board game? She never mentioned anything about her going to any sort of school or knowing literally anything besides how to be a bartender, which is very hard, but I don't know if that doesn't give you the engineering skills to make a deadly board game. I wanted it to be someone I knew the whole time. Like, the whole fucking time. And literally everyone online was like, it's Twin Sarah, it's Twin Sarah. I was like, okay, maybe if it goes back the whole time, I'll get it. But no, it didn't. It went back to the last 10 episodes. I think Marlene should have just lied and been like, oh, she's been there the whole time. Like when Ian kissed Spencer, it was really Alex. Or when Alex was in the barn. Like, I wish everything was resolved, not just Alex's story. Because Charlotte's story wasn't resolved well either. So there were a lot of things that were confusing. First of all, who the hell is Bethany Young? Why was she there? Why was she dressed like Allison? Are we gonna know? I guess we won't. Why was Sarah Harvey irrelevant? What the fuck? And also, Why was Noel ever there? Oh, he needed money. And I don't know why he hated people, but he like was friends with them in the beginning of the show, and it got really confusing. And then Shauna just randomly showed up and became lesbians with Jenna. And had a little relationship thingy. It was really confusing. And it was weird, and oh, there's a shirtless man and 2 dogs. Bitch, what? How can you turn a person to a diamond? I'm so confused. What is the process of this? I want someone to send me a link on how you can make ashes into a diamond. I know diamonds happen when coal goes under a lot of pressure, but how do you get ashes in there? Maybe they just like sprinkled it in the concoction? I don't know. Will we ever know? I don't know, but apparently diamonds are forever. How James Bond is that? 007. Okay. We get it, she's British. We get it. Rent's the dad. Really couldn't have guessed that one. Yeah, that isn't how genetics works. What the hell? Why are the twins twins? It was Emily's eggs, and it was in Allison's womb, which, like, kind of sucks, because, like, she was a surrogate, basically, and she didn't even get paid. Like, that's the whole point of being a surrogate, is making money. And also, why were the twins completely white, is the question. If it was Emily's children, and Ren was pretty tan-ish, and Emily on the show was a whole lot of Asian something. I don't remember her exact background. Whatever it is, it's beautiful. It works. That skin, though. Oh my god. I love me some Shay Mitchell. She's beautiful. There are porns with better plots than this. I watched the Bob's Burgers porn. Not for sexual reasons, but because I saw it on BuzzFeed that it existed. And it had a better plot than this. They send you on a scavenger hunt with all these clues, and then all the clues never really get solved all the way or found, and a lot of the things don't make sense. It's fucking weird. Like, it was annoying. It was like, it was kind of like, imagine if you're like having sex. It's just like, everything's pretty alright. Sometimes things get weird. Then it goes back to being normal again, and then at the end it just like flatlines, and like at the end it just like the other person just like passes out, and I'm just like, okay, great. That's how I described this. It was just like, are you serious? Are you serious? Can we cut out that sex metaphor? That was terrible.
It's kind of funny, but
I hate the masks on the show too. They freak me out. Also, no mask is that realistic, so it's stupid. Sorry, Marlene. It was dumb. I honestly wanted to be Ezra. Or maybe Allison with a split personality. Actually, maybe Ara with a split personality. Because those would have actually been, like, I would have been shook. But no. No. I got none of that. This finale was basically the equivalent of an ugly Christmas sweater. No one really wanted it, but it happened and you had to smile your way through it. Because you just will have to wait for it to be over. Ezra always kind of freaked me out a lot of the time. I mean, he was beautiful, but like, that whole like 15-year-old, I don't know if she was 15, I don't fucking remember. Was she like, I think she was like 17 at the time, who knows? I don't know what the stage of consent is at that time, but either way, it wouldn't matter because it was a teacher and a student, so age of consent isn't relevant in that situation. Lady in Black. Maybe she thought it was going to be saw a different Endgame at the time. I don't know. Endgame. So was that mean Alex was in black the whole time? She couldn't have been there because she didn't find out about it. I don't know when Brent even told her about this at first. It doesn't give time. It wasn't like, oh, I met him in 2015, governor. That's not how she sounded, but actually that was better than how she sounded. This show is just really pissed me off. But just like, I'm at the point where I was really mad about it earlier, but I couldn't find time to record it. Now is the only time I could physically bring myself to talk about this on camera, because I would have honestly lost my mind. Because Marlene King, this has disappointed me. Actually, it's like that McDonald's, when you see the drive-thru menu, and everything looks beautiful, then you show up, and it's just like a dehydrated patty with like a squirt of ketchup on it. And it's like, that's what the finale was. Okay, that was the one thing I thought was cute. My girl Mona finally got to be in charge. I thought she was gonna be dead at the whole time of the show. In that beginning scene, I thought she was gonna get stabbed in the trachea or some shit. But no, she lived, and she somehow abducted these guys to France. Don't know how, but I'm convinced that she orchestrated the entire thing to make it look like they were getting arrested. And she probably met this French guy, probably sucked his dick real good. I mean, that probably wasn't how she only did it. He probably loved her, but Mona's a freak, so it was probably she was probably really good in bed. You know, the crazy are the ones that are always the best. Which is why I'm always that good. Just kidding. But she's also my favorite character because I love her and I kind of relate to her the most. Which actually sounds kind of concerning now that I think about it. But I love Mona. She's always left out to dry. And she saved him time and time and time again. Those dumbass hoes didn't... Arya, dumbass hoe. Emily, she's pretty, so she's fine. Spencer, pain... Oh, that's the middle finger. Whoops, I forgot. Spencer, pain in my ass. I like the actress, though, so Troyan, love you, girl. I love all these girls in real life. But sometimes these characters piss me off. Hannah, she was cool. She was the one who tried to have Mona's back. I love Jenna, minus like the rape Toby thing, but other than that, she's pretty lit. And I liked how she handled Addison in the last episode. Not Allison, Addison. That was another thing I hate about this episode. It set up the same damn story again with these younger girls who looked like they were actually, it's like they went from too old with the first cast, and this time they went too young. They looked like they were 8. I was like, first of all, why do they all look like they went shopping at the American Girl store? Second, Addison looked like she was 5 years older than the rest of them. My favorite thing was when Jenna grabbed her hand and was like, I might be blind, but I can sense a bitch anywhere. And I was like, oh, bitch. Oh, girl. Oh. She was giving it to me. She was giving me life. Okay. My thighs are completely spread, but I was walking earlier and they were chafing. Girl. And they were like in the square or something. It was like, oh, happily ever after. I'm pregnant. I have kids. I'm gonna adopt. And it was like all of them. Arya's like, I'm gonna adopt or something. And not Caleb. Hannah was like, I think I'm finally pregnant, even though I don't know if Caleb ever wanted to be pregnant. I'm wanting to have a baby. I'm so confused how old they are at this point. They've done so many time jumps and never said what year in the future this is or how old they are. Even though Allison's looked like 38 this entire time. And also, with her bangs, she looks like Winona Judd. Shay somehow looks exactly the same, but that's because her skin just doesn't age. Spencer looks pretty similar. And they're like, oh, we're so happy, glad all this is over with, and I can finally pop some kids out, guys. Was Allison pregnant again? No, she wasn't. No, she was. Okay, that was something Marlene would do. Surprise! Other pairs of twins! How many twins can you have in one damn show? There should be a new law that says you can only have one pair of long-lost twins on every show. And it's not allowed to be done again, because that thing is tired. And I liked how Mona had them in the dollhouse. Not 100% sure how she got them across the ocean. I don't know how she got them across the Atlantic Ocean. Who knows? I don't, because I sure as hell don't. And also, how the hell did she find time to open a business in 1 year and have a whole storefront and success? That is, I mean, I know you're Mona, but come on. And also, how did she find time to build this space? And also, does this guy know that she's keeping hostages in the basement? Because I don't fucking know. And also, another thing that pissed me off about the show. The wigs. First of all, Marlene. Look at all the damn sets that you built. You've got multiple shows going on. You've had multiple shows before this one. And you're telling me you couldn't invest in one damn lace front wig? Not one. First of all, Charlotte's wig in the airport was this trashy. That hairline went too high, it was bad. And also, Mary Drake's wig, I don't know who the fuck thought that was a good idea. That was flat and terrible. At least tease it or something. Watch some drag queen tutorials, Marlene. Come on. That's the tea. Just, nothing messes with me more than a bad wig on someone you know can afford a good one. I'm not going to talk shit about like some drag queen that's just starting out and be like, oh, she got a bad wig. No, I wouldn't do that. Because we all start somewhere. But Marlene has enough money to buy some good lace-front wigs for her cast. But she didn't. She made a whole damn dollhouse and another damn dollhouse and so many houses and cellars and shit. But she couldn't buy a damn lace-front wig. Not one. Even when Allison was Vivian Darkbloom, that shit looked like shake and go. And also, I don't know why Mary Drake needed a bobby pin in her flat-ass wig. I don't know what the hell she was trying to hold back, because it was like 4 strands of hair. I'm more pissed about the wigs than I am about the show, and I'm just really pissed about the show. Sorry, I sound like Michelle Visage on RuPaul's Drag Race. We never found out how the moms got out of the basement, and they were drunk the entire last episode when I was like, oh, Holly Marie Combs, who plays Ella, who I was on Charmed, which is what made her famous. Love Charmed, one of my favorite shows of all time. Love her. She's amazing. She's delightful. She's my girl. Holly Marie Combs. If I could meet anyone from the show, it'd probably be Holly Marie Combs. Which everyone's like, why? I'm like, she's fucking fantastic. Holly Marie Combs, if you ever find a way of seeing this, love you, girl. But I doubt you will, because I have like 2 followers. So, I love how all these people that were able, their entire story was like, you guys were always so mean to me and were never let me be friends with you, and he was like, I never had a family. I was like, you never had a family, so that leads you to put a dead body in their trunk. Okay, girl. Okay. That's how this is gonna go. So, you never had a family, so you trapped Emily in a garage and almost killed her with carbon monoxide poisoning. Okay. Because that's not a little too dramatic. And I am dramatic as hell. I'm not really mad at the characters. I'm mad at all the questions that were left unanswered. It is the same thing. Is that supposed to be set up as a spin-off? I don't know. Is that supposed to be what the Perfectionist is? Is that what they're attempting trying to connect the Perfectionist, which may or may not be a spin-off Marlene's doing? But I don't know why Allison went. Not Allison. Addison. Allison number 2. I don't fucking know. Bitch is number 2. I don't know. What should they make a Pretty Little Liars 2? Where it's just like different liars. Relatively similar concept. Will the writing be better? Most likely not. Probably worse. It was memorably terrible, but I don't remember what actually happened in it because it was full of disappointment. This finale was an abomination. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I was disappointed. I was mad. It was a waste of my time. And there it is.